Hey everybody, it's me, Myra, at Down Home Money, a simple approach to financial freedom. I hope you're doing well. Here we are, it's the end of the year. Let's get a head start on a new year by getting our finances in order. Are you ready? So I missed you guys last week. I took a week off, and this will be my last week in this studio. We're moving out of our rental property and renting it, and we have bought another house. So I will have another new studio. So we've been here about 6 months after selling our last house. You guys know I buy houses as investments, and I'll live there 2 years and then take the tax advantage, which, if you live 2 out of the last 5 years and you sell your home, you can write off as a married couple $500,000 you do not have to pay taxes on. So you can get $500,000 and pay no federal income tax. It's a good thing. If you're single, it's $250,000. So Rick and I did this a lot when we were younger, and then we fell in love with our last house, so we stayed there like 12 years. And then we sold it because the market was ridiculous. And then we sat here in one of our rental properties just waiting for the market to shift. And the market has shifted here in our area. And we kept making offers. And until somebody took our offer, we weren't going to buy, because it's about getting a good deal for us. And so we're excited to say we found the right property and we have moved. We moved over Christmas. So last week, sorry you didn't get a video, but I'm back. And I want to share with you some things you need to do to get prepared for financial freedom in 2023. You guys, with the market the way it is and our economy the way it is so important, more now than ever before, to get financially secure. And it's really important because, my goodness, everything has gone up so much. Rick and I went and ate at a barbecue restaurant that we eat at a lot. And the lady goes, that'll be $41.83. I thought I was going to pass out. I was like, for two? And it cost us $41.83 for 2 people to eat barbecue, sliced beef. we got sliced beef dinners. And we both were like, I didn't even pay attention because we eat there so much. I didn't pay attention. And because it had never been so ridiculous. And they said, yeah, because of the economy and the prices, everything has gone through the roof, including beef and, their food. So it just really got me thinking about what's important. And I can't even imagine if we were a family of 5 or 6. And then yesterday I was at Costco, and Rick and I ate at Costco. We had that hot dog. Oh my gosh, what a great deal. That big old hot dog, that foot-long hot dog, and a drink. And I think it was like $1.50. So cheap, ridiculous. So there's still good places where you can get a good deal, but you got to look for them. And that's what's so important now, more than ever, is to pay attention to what you're paying for things. And, y'all know I'm a Walmart shopper. It's unbelievable how much money you will save by buying Walmart's Great Value brand compared to name brands. I have been in shock by that. Rick and I did a little shopping trip. Y'all know I did a video on that. And we saved like $20-something on just a few items. And that's incredible. And, if you do that week after week, you're saving a lot of money. And right now, I think all of us, I don't care how much money you've got, right now, everything is expensive for no matter what financial class or whatever you are in, everything is expensive. And it's about time that we become great stewards of our money. And this isn't a political statement. Our government, we can't act like they're acting. They're spending money they don't even have. It's ridiculous. And what are they teaching us? That's why it's so important that we get a hold of our money. Because, the thing about money is we complicate it. Money is pretty simple. It's money in, money out. We're the problem. We're the ones that complicate money by overspending and then not being able to pay our credit cards off. So I really want you to spend some time between now and the first of the year. And these are the things, I'm going to give you 5 things you need to do. 1, you've got to sit down and figure out your net worth. It's crucial, you guys. You got to know where you are to know where you're going. And we've talked about this before. The net worth is so easy. You can go to downhomemoney.com and you can go to Money Tools, and I have a simple spreadsheet for net worth, okay? I also have one for budget on Money Tools. But you can go, you can just pull out a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle of it, do assets and liabilities on the other side. Document all your assets, your car, your house, your furniture. But remember, it's the garage sale prices. I don't care if you paid $5,000 for that couch. If you rolled it out in the front yard, you probably only get about $500. So you've got to do the values based on today's values. Same thing about your house. Last year, your house was probably worth more than it is this year. And so you've got to look at that and be very accurate on what you're saying your assets are. Then roll over to, and that includes your bank accounts, your savings accounts, your retirement, all of that goes in assets. Then you're going to go over to liabilities. And what I want you to do in liabilities is you're going to list every penny you owe. Every penny you owe. Okay? So if you owe the credit card $2,000 because we all had a big Christmas. If you owe mom and dad $300 because, you know what? You borrowed some money from them. I want every liability, your school loans, your house note, your car loans, every loan, anybody you owe needs to go in liabilities. Then you take assets minus liabilities, and that is your net worth. And that is what you have been working for your whole life up until today. So when you look at that and you realize that you've been working all these years to be worth this amount, it really makes you get real hyper-focused on building your net worth. It's really important, you guys. And when you learn that number, you can't not know it. That's what I love, because once you learn these numbers, you can't not know it. And now you can move forward. We're going in a new year. It's going to be 2023, and we get to make great decisions. Fire yourself today. If you've been bad with your money, who cares? Tomorrow, we're looking through the front glass. We're not looking in the rear view mirror. So let's get focused on where we want to go. And by knowing that number, now you can change it. You couldn't change it before because you didn't know it. Now you know it. Number 2, you've got to live off a budget. And in that budget, you have got to pay yourself first, meaning your retirement plan. We gotta start paying ourselves first. And then you'll start realizing what you're doing with your money. But that budget needs to have all your essential living expenses, any payments you have to make, and then you need to have an amount on there. And if it has to be $25 because money's tight right now, $25, $10, I don't care. There has to be something that you're putting in your retirement account, okay, on the budget. And be realistic, go back through and look at a year at a glance on your utility bills, your water bills, your gas bill, your food. Look at that, and then that's where you start with your budget. Okay, number 3, you've got to open a retirement account. If you haven't done that, you've got to go open you a brokerage account, whether you do an IRA, a Roth, a SEP. We talk about these all the time. It's important. You got to get started. You've got until April 15th to fund it and get the write-off for 2022. So you guys, this is a perfect timing to get you a write-off and to start moving forward on your financial future self. That's what the retirement account does. Number 4, you've got to look at your credit cards. We've got to set a plan to get them paid off. It's crucial. You guys, interest rates are kicking your butt. You don't even realize it, but interest rates are going through the roof. As long as the government and as long as the feds keep raising interest rates, your credit card, it's ridiculous. It's probably 20, 25, 28%. You can stop that by getting that paid off. And then once you get it paid off, you start paying it off every month. Pay that puppy off every single month. It's crucial. It's crucial that you do this. And then number 5 is you've got to allocate money towards things that are fun. And I know that sounds weird because I don't normally talk about that, but I think that we've all gotten so serious and we're so stressed out because money's tight. At least once a month, and it could be twice a month, it could be once a week. It depends on your situation, but you need to allocate, whether it's $50 to go have a nice dinner or go to the movies. You've got to make sure that life is short. And I really realize that the older I get, I really realize that life is short and why it's so important that along the way, we're making memories. And I'm going to tell you, Rick and I sacrificed a lot when we were in our 20s and 30s, and we didn't really enjoy life much. We worked all the time, which has been wonderful for us now because we're free. But what if something would have happened? I mean, we went through, Rick had a brain tumor about 10 years ago, and then we went through kidney cancer with Rick. So I know that life can change in an instant, and you need to be enjoying your life. So at the same time, you can't go crazy. I mean, what I find is people just go spend, and then they dig such a hole that they can't get out of, that they're so stressed that their life is horrible. Yeah, you may have a bunch of stuff around you, but you're so stressed out that you're not present. Your children just see you nothing but stress ball because you're worried about how you're going to pay the bills. So sometimes you got to go small in order to go big. And Rick and I have done that many times in our lives together. We have moved to smaller places and we've cleared out and become minimalist to clear out all the stuff, because sometimes stuff really does clutter your mind on what's really important. And we've done that. This last time we cleared out everything. I mean, we moved to our new house and I'm like, oh, I don't have anything hardly. And it's okay. You know, and I'll furnish the house as I go and take my time doing it. I'm not worried about it at all because the house is an investment for us. We're going to make money. We're going to live in this house for 2 years, and then we'll turn around and sell it, and we'll make money. On the last house, we had paid $425 for it, and we sold it for $995. So $500 of that profit was tax-free. So that's pretty incredible. So I love you guys. I hope 2023 is going to be the best year ever for you. Thank you so much for following Down Home Money. Thank you so much for a great year here on YouTube. I will see you in 2023. Be sure and sign up for our newsletter down below. It is a monthly newsletter. We won't bombard your email account, I promise. But we'd love to have your email so we can stay in touch. I'll see you in 2023. See you next Tuesday. See ya.